Ollie, it's international break, first international break, and when you sort of look back at the games you've played since you've joined, you must be really pleased with the level you got to.
Yeah, definitely, especially the first few games. I think the performance from the boys against West Brom was brilliant. Me personally, I obviously took a knock early doors and got a yellow card, so I think that affected my game massively. So obviously coming off, I was a bit disappointed, but that's all part of it. But the international breaks here, we just got to take this time to recoup as a squad, get everyone back out on the pitch and hope that there's competition for places come the Sheffield United game.
Yeah, when we spoke to you when you signed, we were sort of saying about, you've got to throw yourself straight into it because the games come thick and fast, and you did that, and it almost felt like you've been here so long. The transition to playing first team football, the Championship, was so smooth.
Yeah, I found it well, and a smooth transition really. I think the lads had helped that, obviously the staff and everyone here being so welcoming, and it was just good to get straight down to business really. It all happened very quick, as we know, and like I say, it's only been a few weeks, but it feels like I've been here ages. I've talked to the lads have seemed to take to me, and I've settled in, and I'm quite enjoying life here. So hopefully after the international breaks we can get some better results and start pushing the right end of the table.
Yeah, because sometimes when you've got so much time to think about it, you can overthink it, can't you? But the fact you're sort of thrown in, straight in, go and do your business, I suppose that helped in a way that you didn't have to think about it too much. Yeah,
definitely, and I think that's nice to know as well. You got the backing of the manager. Obviously, he chucked me straight in there. I had a bit of an indifferent pre-season, not many games and stuff like that. So it was nice to be thrown straight in there, get some games under my belt, and it's going to take this time over the international break to make sure I'm ready to go come Sheffield United.
You mentioned the pre-season you had. You were away in the Gold Cup. Just to sort of explain how the international aspect came into your career.
Yeah, it's through my mum's father. So basically, one of the lads at Shrewsbury, Aaron Pierre, is the captain there. Come up in conversation one day. Grenada ended up calling me up. We got all the passport bits sorted, and basically away I went. It was a good experience, one that I've never experienced before, and it was enjoyable. Yeah, it's just obviously a bit different in the time that we went with pre-season, because it wasn't as intense as what it would be back at your club, but now I feel like I've got back up to speed and I'm ready to go to Peterborough.
And I guess international football gives you that different type of experience, doesn't it? It's something you can always learn from different experiences, and I guess different opposition and different climate, all kind of things. It can only benefit you as an individual.
Yeah, definitely. It was probably something I wouldn't experience in my career international football if it wasn't for Grenada. So yeah, it was a class experience and a bit of an eye opener. Yeah, there's some very good teams that we played, like your Qatars and Honduras's and teams like that who you probably wouldn't think much of, but there was a bit of an eye opener.
Yeah, you mentioned Qatar because that's where World Cup's going to be, obviously in a year and a half's time, and everyone just assumes that the World Cup's going to be there and that's it. But they're a team that can compete by the sounds of it.
Yeah, they was very good technical team. They moved the ball very well, and it was an eye opener.
Yeah, well, I presume you want to continue playing international football, as any footballer would want to do that. What's the schedule like for Grenada?
Yeah, I do. I've always said that I will, as long as it don't come in before. Now obviously Peterborough, so it's going to be Peterborough first. I'm open to that. If it doesn't affect my football here, then I'm more than happy to go and represent Grenada, but it's Peterborough first, and then we'll see what comes after that.
Of course, the next league game after the international break is Sheffield United away, another team that were in the Premier League, and you work hard in your career to test yourselves against the best opposition. That's why you're here in the Championship, and Sheffield United, just like West Brom, will be a massive test.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, we was 2 leagues apart when we last year, so. But in the games that we've played, we've been in every single game. It's fine margins, I think. We've had a few late goals conceded, but obviously we scored against Derby as well, so it's been a bit of swing and roundabout, but we just need to go there full of confidence. I hope everyone's fit, raring to go, and I think we've got more than enough in that changing room. There's some serious ability, and I just hope that we can put it all together and get a good few results.
Yeah, you mentioned it's weird, isn't it? You have those 2 goals against Derby, and the feeling that you get, you'd love to bottle, and then obviously the West Brom one and also the Cardiff one. It's the highs and lows of football in 3 weeks, isn't it? It's just incredible how things have happened.
Yeah, you just got to, the way I say it is, never get too high and never too low. You just got to try and stay level. I think, like you say, after the Derby result, it was like, come on, that's kind of kick on. We put in a great performance against Cardiff, and again, it was a last minute goal, so it hurts everyone in the changing room. You could see it after the West Brom game. It was a sickening feeling, but we've got to use that to motivate us and take that forward and just remember those moments.